John boy here. How y'all doing this morning? I hardly ever ask, but hey, subscribe, hit that like button, man. I'm just a little I'm a little channel out here with all the big channels. I just spit out the truth. That's all I do. But yeah, how y'all doing this morning? It's dadgum a dreary day here today. Check this out. It's raining. Bang bang. Hey, I apologize. I didn't mean to sound like a butthole yesterday. I re-listened to that, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. I wasn't trying to sound like that. I was just being a smart ass. Master J, what's going on? Been time traveler, man. I ain't seen you since tomorrow. But yeah. No, bang bang. I wasn't trying to be, but, man, I couldn't believe how many people come up in the chat yesterday. I looked up, it was like 85. I'm like, what in the world? And then at one point I saw 90 something. I'm like, man, this is weird. I wish, I don't know. I don't like this morning. I don't really have a message. I just figured I better get on here and let people know I'm still here. I don't know how much longer. Because, life is short. And we don't know if we're guaranteed the next minute or not. So, anyhow. But bang, bang, I didn't mean this. Hey, but look, go back to yesterday's live or something and put make a comment so I can go to your channel and then I guess I'll leave my email or something. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how I'll say. Yeah, that was crazy, Ben. I was sitting there like right now, there's 25 people. Thank y'all for being here. I'm just a hillbilly in West Tennessee. I've watched the skies, crazy stuff in nature, just anything weird or odd or out of the ordinary. I try not to get political, but sometimes it's not that I pick a side, it's just I can't understand how people can think like they do. But yeah, y'all hit that like, man. It really helps, I guess. And all I've been trying to do is show what's going on in the skies, man. There is we've got all these countries around the world that admit to their solar management program or weather modification programs, but this country here, it's all about lying, man. They lie. They don't even care about we, the people. It's we, the greenbacks. You know what I mean? All they want is money, money, money from us. That's it. But yeah, that's the only. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I've never had to sit here. I work a 40-hour week every week, and I had to cut back on. I don't know. I guess food in order to have enough gas to keep making it to work. Is that not crazy? Paris Logan, how you doing, man? Hey, when you had that post up on your community page, I'm like, man, is Paris trying to trick us? And she's using an LED light, and it happens to be on a tripod, and it showed up. I'm like, I don't know, because I've experimented. You can get an LED light, and you get the same kind of lens flares you get from the sun, right? But if you take an incandescent light and video it, you don't get the lens flare. Kind of weird. Oh, Ouija's all right. She's man, she's plumper than ever, man. But she's mean, man. I didn't get her in the house fast enough yesterday afternoon. It had already gotten kind of real dusk, you know what I mean? Kind of dark. And, man, two cats started fighting in the woods, and she took off, and I couldn't do nothing about it. So I got on the PA in this truck, and I sat there, and I'm tired of yelling, right? So I just got on the mic. I'm like, Ouija. And I've got her trained to where if I count to 3, she's really in trouble, right? So I'll do a 1, 2 count, and if I get to 2, I'll go Ouija. But none of that was working either. So I was like, screw it. I was like, she's going to do what she's going to do. And I went in the house and I sat there and started getting the flashlight out so I could go find her. And dadgum, she was standing at the door with cat fur in her mouth. Oh, that crazy dog. Oh, the Master J with people like you and April Bailey. Oh man, I know I'm shadow banned. I'm shadow banned so bad. If I'm supposed to get 10% of my views or subscribers, then I should be getting 230 views of video. You know what I mean? I'm not even getting 1% of my subscribers. And then what's crazy is 97% of unsubscribed people are watching my content. Go figure. I had 11,000 people come through my channel to watch a short in 12 hours, and I did not get one subscriber. Is that crazy or what? But anyhow, I'm at work again. And bang, bang, I need to holler at you. Yeah, the suppression is real. Look, Google sat there, or YouTube, whatever you want to call them. I had a upcoming live stream. I like doing that. I like putting a title out there that's really controversial, but I might not go live on it. But that title's out there in the internet, you know what I mean, as a upcoming live. YouTube gave me a strike for an upcoming live stream because of the title. I'm like, hang on. So I appealed it, right? And I wrote them, I'm like, okay, according to your community guidelines, it is the content that gets you to strike. I go, I haven't even done the live stream yet. So how am I getting a strike for content if there's no content? They took the strike off and let me start uploading. I mean, they actually made it where I could not upload or live stream for a week over a daggum upcoming live stream that'd been up for almost 2 years. And then they're still going after dadgum 10-year-old, I mean, not 10-year-old, back in 2020, that era. A little before 2020 and 2019, they're taking videos from back then that's been up that long and getting me for misinformation, medical misinformation, but they're not striking me because they did try that the first time, a 3-year-old video, they gave me a strike, and I'm like, dude, you know, I appealed it. I go, hey, this video's been up for 3 years, and now you're going to give me a strike? And they took the strike off on me because, I mean, think about it. That video been up for 3, and I still got videos coming down. My other channel, John Boy ScrewTube channel, I got 3 videos removed from it that'd been up for years. Man, I'm sorry, I ain't keeping up this chat too good. Yeah, man, you're shadow banned like I am ever. Me and you are in the same boat. And it's crazy. All we do is speak the truth. Whatever the topic is, see, my channel, my topic can be about anything. And, you know, all right, like these cicadas that are fixing to come out. And you know how they got this brain fungus that sits there and makes them, it's weird, it's a brain fungus that makes them act like a female. So they call other males, and it's a male cicada, right? And all these other males come over there because they think it's a female, and that one is acting like a female. It's got that brain fungus. So when those other males get over there, they catch that brain fungus. And I've been showing this, or I've been seeing this, and I've tried showing it. But after it rains and it starts drying out, I get this white residue that starts showing up in the ground layers, right? And it looks like a white powdery substance. And it looks just like what's on them cicadas when they get that brain fungus thing. You know, they got fruit flies that are doing that too. Huh? Oh, it's right here. Bang, bang. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Look, if I eat it now, I'll sit there and get hungry about 9 o'clock, and then I'll go, oh yeah, I got to, and then I'll run out here to the truck or what, and I'll go, oh yeah, I forgot I ate it. It's like I got a tapeworm or something. I don't know. I can eat and eat and eat, and I stay hungry, man, and I can't gain any weight. Oh, you know what that is? That's those army worms, maybe. I don't. The cicadas. I don't think they eat the grass. I remember as a kid, man, they came out so thick one time. It was like mine. It just all you could hear is all day and all night for weeks. Just they make a weird pitch noise that goes back and forth, back and forth. It's like it reminds me of when I had the flu when I was a kid and I had this bad dream and this football kept going wah 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 into my eyes. Hey, take down videos. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Google, man. Hey, Super Dave, what's going on? Yeah, Google and YouTube, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Look, you can write comments on somebody's video and it'll remove the comment because you use a certain word. And it's not, I mean, you can't even talk without being censored by the AI bots or whatever it is. Oh, and that's another thing I thought of. Think about this. Think about all the different AIs they have, right? Every AI is an individual AI. So it thinks differently than the other AIs, right? What if they crank the CERN up like they've done so they can tie all the different AIs into one mind? Think about a multiple AI quantum computer. A quantum computer that has who knows how many other quantum computers tied in as one. Oh, it's crazy. Applesauce. Applesauce. It's like a little cinnamon on my applesauce. Oh, man. But yeah, think about that, man. I mean, look, this world has changed. There is no going back to the way things were ever, ever. This AI is being worshiped. This AI is the most mesmerizing thing they've ever seen in their lives. And oh, and that's like, this eclipse that just happened, right? There's word from credible sources that some sort of white powdery substance may have been spread along the path of totality, right? And from what I've heard and understand, it's kind of like the part B to the part A. And if you had the part A, that part B kills you in about 24 hours. Yeah. Is that not crazy? And it's going to take a few weeks before it takes effect. Just keep eye on your hospitals, man. Because they're saying once you get the symptom, you're over with in 24 hours. Yeah, I'm like, man, these people, we live in a crazy world. Oh, I'm down to 19 in the chat. Leave it on out. Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you get hungry enough, you will eat bugs, and that's what's going to happen. They're gonna, man, just on the news this morning, they got a salmonella outbreak on, I don't know what it is, a green leafy vegetable. I don't know what it was. Could have been cabbage, lettuce, who knows? But how the hell does garden stuff get salmonella? Thought that was a chicken thing. But yeah, I don't know anymore, man. It's crazy. And this weather, man. Like right now, it's a fine mist. It's like being in a what do you call that? Those breathing treatments. What do you call that? Where it atomizes, it makes a mist. What is that called? Dadgum. But anyhow, it's like they're dosing us up, man, because they got this stuff so fine. It's finer than fog. And the sun, man, look, they got so much stuff in the atmosphere that it's making the sun just magnify out, just oh my god. And then if an airplane is no, it can be a clear blue sky, and you can't see the plane if it's too high because there's too much stuff in the air. You know what I mean? You know what, Paris? I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna call it self healing, but look, you, every one of us has the ability to do anything we want to do. We just got to figure out how to do it. All right, we have it within us. It's in us to do whatever we need to do. And usually, and I fight. Like if I feel bad, I start. I don't know. This good. Look, back in the '80s, I know it started a long time ago. In the mid '80s, I was in the Air Force, right? And there's this guy that sat there. He claimed that he could, what do you call it? What do you call that when you visualize something way off and you're not there, but you can see everything that's there? Well, he could do that, right? He'd sit there and say, I can come back tomorrow and tell y'all what y'all did, when I wasn't here. And then he was explaining how he can heal himself and stuff. And the way he explained it is in his mind, he's got a chalkboard or a projection screen, one of the two. If it's a math problem, it's chalkboard, so he can write the numbers down and stuff. And anyhow, he visualizes on that board the problem that's in his body and he fixes it. It's the weirdest thing, but in a way, I, all right, how can I explain this? I've had capabilities all my life to do stuff that ain't supposed to be, able to be done in this world, but like premonitions and stuff like that, right? But I'll leave it alone. I don't know how to explain this. I try to leave it alone because the problem is in this world, if you're not strong enough, the bad influence will get a hold of it. All new America, all new again. How you doing? Yeah, I had quite a few people in the chat earlier, and then it just fizzles on out. But I don't. What I need to do, I need to get a StreamYard going. I need a guest, someone just talk about in general. You know what I mean? Ben, you still got the same phone number? Because I got your phone number. Gusty, what's going on? P. Diddy. That's some more crazy stuff, y'all. You hear people talking about lizard people and child molesters, and I mean, man, I, I used to take it with a grain of salt. I'm like, yeah, it's people just blowing stuff out of proportion. But over the years, I'm talking about years here, yeah, it's kind of true. It is very true what's going on. And especially, well, I can't talk about South here, the southern United States edge, but that's crazy as hell what they're letting. I mean, everything they're doing is treasonous to this country, man. They're not looking out for we the people. Well, we're in weather wars. I saw something where Russia is able to somehow, if you look at the earth as a globe, they're able to push over the top, and that's how they've been creating these. Arctic blast, or what do they call them? What were they calling it? Arctic something? Polar vortexes, yeah. Them polar vortexes are supposedly thanks to Russia. Thanks, Vladimir. Hey, Russia is one of my top 10 countries that watch me. Ukraine is like number 6. That's crazy. That's telling me, look, well, all right, like the live stream yesterday, right? It showed I had 85 people in the chat, and then I saw like 92 at one point or something. As soon as I ended it and I got clocked in, I come back and I went to check on the analytics, and it showed I only had 4 views. I'm like, what? So that means the other, at the time I thought was like 84 or 92. It was 92 briefly or whatever. I mean, you know what I mean? But it stayed down there at 84 a lot. And I was like, so is that telling me I know the people that were talking in there were probably real, and the rest of them were AI algorithms watching me? I mean, oh yeah, Dubai. Dubai, man, that's like, man, them people got them Indian gods that help them out. And believe me, those things are real in this world. And you can harness the energy from them. And that's the whole key to all this, man. Is what energy do you want to put your energy into? And that's what you'll become, you know. You are what you eat. Same way with your energy. Whatever your energy is what. And look, I might be gruff and grouchy, but I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all of it. You know what I mean? I've just had enough. I've had enough of the bullshit. I've had enough of I'm first in line and get sent to the back. You know, or I'm last in line, and when I finally get up to the front, it's closed. You know, I'm tired of this shit. Oh well, I'm down to 7 now. But you know, this is one of my chit chat kind of. If I'm streaming up and down like this, it's not really going to be serious, I don't think. But if I'm streaming horizontal, I need a desktop, man. I've got banned from eBay indefinitely for the rest of my life. They said I could never, ever, ever, ever have another eBay account ever again. And all I did was sell a jacket. They're like, you jeopardized the whole eBay establishment. I'm like, man, I didn't do nothing. I think it was my bank or whoever sat there and what? What? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna call you. What can I get out of that? Blog. What? I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry. Yeah. And what mailing address is that? To the daggum courthouse. Talking about right there. Hmm. And that's what I spent on sending that jacket to that dude that sat there and caused all sorts of trouble on eBay. Man, I'm out a jacket. I'm out $30 worth of shipping, and I'm out $14 for having to pay eBay the money for selling on their site. And I ain't got no money for my jacket. I don't have the jacket anymore. You see what I'm saying? I'm sick of this world, man. I didn't do anything wrong. eBay sat there and banned me forever. Look, I got to clock in. I'm already 2 minutes late. Bye, y'all.